Well, I cannot tell you how much pleasure it gives me to have made our way from the cold and the wind into the warmth here at Chez Roux. Adele and I have been joined by Michel Roux himself and also Neil Phillips. I have to say, with the assortment of lovely delicacies before our eyes here, my nose buds are certainly a tingling. What a treat, Michel. Thank you very much for having us. And also, I imagine, a bit of a treat for you having a place here at the Cheltenham Festival.
Absolutely, yes. It's a shame I couldn't make the weather any better, but
Yes.
it's always a fabulous week here. Can't wait to get stuck in today.
Absolutely, and stuck in we shall be doing in a few moments' time, because Neil, some of the meals, all the food we've got here is pretty sensational, isn't it?
Well, it is sensational. And one of the things that I think is all the planning that goes on behind the scenes, Tom, because Michel and the team, you've been tasting months ago, and actually the important thing to think is about how does a Chez Roux experience look at Cheltenham, say to Epsom, the colours of the dishes, what's on the dishes there. So that is what I love, is the preparation, the background. But look at the presentation. I mean, Adele, look, you can't wait, can you?
I was wondering, how do you decide on what menus to put together? Because I can imagine it must be hard when you're transitioning from like winter food into spring. Has it been quite difficult?
Not difficult because, well, we're used to it, but it is exactly that. I mean, it's cold here. It's always cold at Cheltenham Festival, isn't it? And there's one particular dish that it's the signature dish of Chez Roux at Cheltenham. It is the French onion soup. And on a weather like this, yes, that's what you want. A bowl of just goodness and warming. Yeah. And then for dessert, this fella here that you've got, the sticky toffee pudding served piping hot with the caramel sauce on top, and that's got an apple in there as well.
You're winning, Adele.
I think I've definitely got the best dish. I'm not going to lie.
Sorry.
Go on.
No, I was just saying yesterday, because we always do a soft opening on the Monday of the festival. So if the trainers come along, Willie Mullins always likes to come here. He loves coming here. He loves it. I mean, he wants to leave. He really enjoys the whole experience. But it was interesting. Yes, I went to one table and said, the French onion soup, we love it. We absolutely love it. So it's great. It's always on the menu. But I'm interested as well, is because it's interesting with you, Tom, your dad as well, chef as well, famous chef, Stephen Bull.
Well, I couldn't believe it, because I spoke to Michel just before we came on here, and Michel was singing my dad's praises. I was kind of thinking, this culinary great from one of the greatest institutions from Le Gavroche is talking about my dad and saying some very nice things about him too. So thanks for that.
Absolutely, and please, pass on my warmest regards. I have very fond memories. I dined at your dad's restaurant twice. It's just brilliant. And what I must say about your dad as well, he was a great mentor. There were some fantastic chefs that trained in your dad's kitchens. So, yeah.
I think he had Tom Kerridge and Richard Corrigan, a few people like that under his wing. So they've not done too badly, I suppose.
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean.
Can you cook?
I can. Emphasis on the can.
He can eat though.
He can eat, very much so. Yeah. Looking forward to this in particular. I wanted to touch too, Michel, on Le Gavroche, because obviously it was sad for everyone really to see it close, but at the same time it's been the most wonderful culinary institution for so long, so many years, and you must take great pride in all the memories you've kind of gained over those decades.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's it, isn't it? It's memories. It's and Gavroche meant so much to so many people, and none more so than the staff and myself. It's been rather odd and peculiar, not working every night.
I can
imagine. But it means I can concentrate on other things, including Cheltenham.
What's the atmosphere like once your clients start to arrive? Do you start to build up?
Yeah, I mean, come back in about half an hour and this place will be buzzing. It's incredible.
Do you get the nerves still at this kind of event?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. And but that's good. That you're alive.
Well, I saw you had an enormous battalion of waiters and waitresses at your beck and call, so you must feel a bit like an army commander overseeing your military troops. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, let's just hope it's not a Waterloo, eh?
Well, everybody's on the button here, I tell you.
Yeah, and we haven't even had a drink yet.
I mean, talking about some racing tips either. But actually, Michel, just in terms of because Adele touched on this, just in all the background, the preparation. So talk us through what we've got in front of us here, because we've got obviously great main courses here as well as great desserts.
Yeah, so you've got the belly of pork. There's a cheek of pork there as well, slow cooked. A really lovely sauce to go with it, quite sticky and sweet, which works so well with pork. And just a medley of carrots there to go with it. I've got the venison here, roast loin of venison, beetroot. Again, winter. We think winter, and a proper red wine sauce to go with it, which will go beautifully with the red wine. You've got the sticky toffee,
Yep.
almost a classic there with the, but I've got an apple in there too. And you have the spiced apple, I think it is. Yes, again, very, very seasonal, with a cider sorbet.
Do you know what? I'm really pleased that I got this one for a number of reasons, but most importantly, I'm a Herefordshire boy, so I'm from cider country. So to have a bit of spiced apple, a bit of cider, that's right up my street, I have to say.
I love that. I'm going to have a taste. I can't.
We're going to have a little
Yeah,
dig.
Yeah,
in.
come on, we got to
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go. But actually, just whatever it takes, just in terms of Michelle, the wines here as well, because you have your wines here too, don't we? With the white and the red here, your whole
That is so nice.
breakfast.
That's your second breakfast, isn't it? I think, Michelle, yeah.
This is
Glad I
what's great,
skipped
isn't it?
breakfast.
I love my job.
Yeah, with a hashtag. Yeah, but the whole thing as well with your relationship with Michel Saputi and his daughter as well. So just talk about that briefly as well.
Yeah. Well, they're long-standing friends of the family, friends of dad and uncle as well. So we go back a long, long way, and we've had a joint forces, as it were, collaboration of wines. So yes, the red and the white are from Cheltenham.
This is down in southern France, so it's great. It's just
Rhone Valley, love the wines.
yeah, I love the wines from Rhone Valley. I've just tasted the red actually. You just I haven't tasted the white because it's Adele because it's
Cheers.
but I love the spiciness, but it's not too weighty on the red, is it? And that's what's really great for a day like today.
Really,
I like
perfect with the venison.
How long do you spend on your wine pairings? It's quite a difficult thing to do to match up the perfect wine to the perfect meal.
Yes, it is, and when we used to, I've got to think in past, haven't I? Gavroche is now closed, past tense. We used to spend a lot of time actually with the sommeliers and the whole team going through the menu and devising the right wine choice for the wine flight, and it's not that easy, but because you want to be something a little bit different sometimes and something that's going to stand out. So yeah, it's
Interesting stuff.
hard work.
I can imagine. Yeah, hard work too, picking winners. But luckily, Neil Phillips is here.
I
to
was
try and help us
surely you've
out.
got some good ones
We've
for
been
us.
told
Well,
this is the year for you, Neil.
Michelle, I've told you before.
You said you've been working really hard on your tips.
I've worked really harder than ever. Are you inspired by that, Michelle?
Go on, give me a winner.
Well,
Go on.
actually, I'm a bit worried about the ground now, but I have, and not just because of the name, not just because of the name, Chianti Classico, running in the Ultima. I followed him as a hurdler. Come on, Adele, I don't think that's a bad idea. Adele's nodding at me.
I'm not sure about the ground.
I'm worried about the ground now. Trelawney, but running actually for Kim Bailey as well, but Chianti Classico. But maybe now, I mean, it's difficult. So that's where I was going, but I'm worried about the rain now.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
But I'm going to tell you where I'm going to go for. I mean, actually running in the Boodles because we know I'm going to go for Harsh because Harsh like soft going.
There you go, Michelle. A few winners for you.
Adele, come on. Who do you fancy?
Oh, I think.
Now with the ground.
I mean, it's a hard one, but I'd really love to see State Man win. To be honest with you, I said to you earlier, I seen a picture of him yesterday on social media, and he looked $1 million. He won't mind the ground at all. So I know he's not much of a price, but you never know with the ground changing, it might just push him out ever so slightly.
Lovely stuff. Thanks, Adele. Thanks, Neil, as well. Michelle, and thank you so much too. Hope the next 4 days goes swimmingly for you, and I hope you can enjoy the rest of this meal in a bit of peace once we're
Cheers.
gone.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers to
Cheers,
you,
everyone.
and cheers to everyone at home as well.